Today, we're going to dive deep into a topic that's both mystical and beautiful: the synchronicities that animals bring into our lives. We'll explore why these magical moments happen, when they do, what they might be telling us, and how we can recognize the signs animals leave for us in the most profound ways. Have you ever experienced a moment when an animal appeared in your life at just the right time? Maybe a stray dog came to you during a tough day, or a bird landed near you when you were questioning your life's purpose. Could it be mere coincidence? Or could there be something much deeper at play, like a message from the universe itself? Today we're going to dive into that very mystery and explore the idea of animal synchronicity. By the end of this video, you'll be more attuned to the messages these creatures are bringing to you. So let's get started. Before we start looking at the animals themselves, let's talk about what synchronicity actually means. If you're familiar with Carl Jung, you'll know that he was the first to coin the term synchronicity. It refers to those moments when seemingly unrelated events align in such a way that they hold significant meaning to us. They aren't mere coincidences. They feel meaningful, like they were meant to happen at that very moment. Now let's apply this idea to the animal kingdom. Imagine this. You're going through a difficult time in your life, feeling unsure about the future. Suddenly a butterfly flutters by, or you see a hawk soaring overhead. It's not just an ordinary encounter. It feels like the universe is speaking to you through this animal. Could this be a sign? Could it be a message guiding you forward? Today we'll explore just that. When an animal shows up in your life during a pivotal moment, it's not just an accident. Animals are incredibly in tune with the energies around them. They don't just exist as creatures of instinct. They can pick up on our feelings and energy, almost like they're psychic. Let's begin by looking at some common animals that often show up during key moments in our lives, and what they might be trying to tell us. If you've ever experienced an encounter like this, I hope you'll see it in a new light after we talk about it. Birds are one of the most common animals associated with spiritual messages and transformation. If you've ever noticed a bird at just the right moment, you might have been receiving a sign. For instance, the sight of a bird can be a reminder that you are on the right path, even if you're uncertain about the future. Birds represent freedom and perspective, soaring high above to give us a broader view. If a bird lands nearby, it's often a reminder to look at the bigger picture, to rise above your current challenges, and to trust the journey ahead. Think about the symbolism of birds in many cultures. They're messengers. So, when you see a bird during a challenging moment, it could be a message from the universe saying, "Keep going, you're being guided." Or it could represent a new beginning, something that will unfold when the timing is right. Now let's talk about dogs. Dogs have always been known for their loyalty, their intuition, and their ability to sense emotions. Have you ever had a dog come into your life at a moment when you were feeling particularly vulnerable? A dog might show up when you need emotional support the most, encouraging you to trust your instincts and to stay grounded. The energy a dog carries is one of protection and unconditional love. They may be reminding you that, no matter what's happening, you are safe, you are loved, and you are being looked after. Cats, on the other hand, carry their own unique energy. Cats are often seen as symbols of intuition and independence. If a cat appears during a moment of self-doubt or when you're faced with an important decision, it could be urging you to trust your inner voice and to follow your instincts. Cats are quiet, observant creatures, and their presence encourages us to stop, reflect, and tune into our own intuition. If a cat crosses your path during a time of confusion or uncertainty, it could be reminding you to look within for the answers. And then there's the butterfly. Butterflies are often considered symbols of transformation. If you're going through a period of change or a transition in life, the appearance of a butterfly can be incredibly powerful. It's a reminder that change is natural and beautiful, even when it feels scary. You might have heard the saying, "You can't have a butterfly without the caterpillar." Similarly, you can't have transformation without a period of growth. So when a butterfly crosses your path, take a moment to reflect on where you're headed and embrace the journey. In the same way, there are other animals, like owls, that may appear to symbolize wisdom and clarity. Owls are often linked to inner knowledge and deep understanding. So, when an owl appears, it might be encouraging you to look deeper, to seek out the wisdom you already carry inside you. If you're going through a time of confusion or self-doubt, an owl might be asking you to trust your intuition and your ability to see things from a higher perspective. So, why do animals show up in our lives at these pivotal moments? Is it just coincidence, or is there a deeper message at play? Animals are energy readers. They are finely attuned to the subtle vibrations in their environment, including the emotional energy that humans carry. When we're going through a significant moment in our lives, whether it's a time of joy, confusion, sadness, or change, the energy we put out into the world shifts. Animals pick up on this energy, and when they show up during these times, they are essentially responding to the energy we are radiating. Animals also appear to us as messengers. In many spiritual traditions, animals are seen as guides. They help us navigate our journeys by providing comfort, guidance, or insight when we need it most. If a certain animal appears to you, it may be offering a message related to the qualities it represents. For example, if a deer appears in your path, it might symbolize gentleness, intuition, and grace. If a wolf appears, it could be a call to embrace your independence, or to connect with your deeper instincts. Every animal has a unique symbolism, and when it crosses your path, you can look to its traits to understand the deeper meaning behind the encounter. What's also fascinating about animal synchronicities is that they encourage us to be more present and aware. We live in a fast-paced world where we often overlook the small things. But when we start noticing the animals around us, we become more attuned to the present moment. These synchronicities ask us to pause, reflect, and listen, not just to the world around us, but also to our own hearts. Recognizing these synchronicities in your own life can be both empowering and humbling. The next time an animal shows up in your life unexpectedly, take a moment to reflect. What are you feeling in that moment? Are you searching for answers? Are you confused or in need of support? Trust that the animal's presence is meaningful, and that the universe is guiding you in ways you might not yet understand. Here are a few ways you can start recognizing animal synchronicities in your life. Be present. Animals appear when we are in a state of mindfulness, so try to be fully present in the moment when you encounter an animal. Pay attention to your feelings and emotions, and notice how the animal's presence resonates with you. Reflect on timing. Timing is key. If an animal appears at a moment when you're contemplating a big decision or facing a challenge, it's more than just coincidence. It's a message that could help you find clarity. Trust your intuition. When you encounter an animal, trust that your intuition will guide you to understand its meaning. Don't be afraid to sit with the feeling and allow the message to unfold. Remember, animals are living beings that experience and sense energy in ways we may not fully understand. Their presence in our lives is a reminder that we are all connected to the natural world, and that the universe speaks to us in many forms. As we conclude today's video, I want to encourage you to stay open to the messages animals are sending your way. Whether it's a bird, a butterfly, or a dog, remember that they are guiding you, supporting you, and walking beside you. Keep your heart open to the wisdom they offer, and trust that you are always in the right place at the right time. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've gained a new perspective on the synchronicities animals bring into our lives. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with animal encounters. Have you ever felt like an animal appeared at just the right moment? Share your stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay open, stay aware, and keep trusting the journey.